under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A ball and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse like.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Angels leave 1, halfway home.
3 out, 3 out. First base.
Next to hit is Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the AB now. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He just ramps up and veers the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Ball
To
2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some.
That's ball 2.
Ready now for L.A. Shohei Ohtani, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
He's set. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the
1 ball, 2
fastball, and it's
strikes,
1-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no...
3.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Scott Barlow claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bubich is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give him...
He's out.
Now to the plate, here is Alberto Mondezi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 27.
Go now, let's go.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones.
No ball,
But I'm
2
sure
strikes.
they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Andrew Benintendi.
First offering. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In is Jorge Soler. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Still no score. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First delivery to him.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
That's the ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Popped him up. Suzuki over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ohtani is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. So stepping in is Carlos Santana. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up is Ryan McBroom. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Designated hitter, Ryan McBroom.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Hey, we got no outs.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's out number 1. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Nick Heath.
The center fielder, Nick Heath.
First pitch on its way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
1 out, 1 out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alberto Mondezi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
All right, come on now.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now back, second baseman,
With Merrifield next to hit. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night.
Three. That's ball four.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball, that's missed out.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And up steps Salvador Perez. No balls and a strike to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Salvador Perez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Hunter Dozier digging in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Tapped out in front of home. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1 through 4.
Ball 4, take the man.
Leading up for the Royals, the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ryan McBroom is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Trout is right there, 1 down. So the next to bat will be Nick Heath. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And striding toward the plate next will be Alberto Mondezi. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
It's out
Ball
1-1.
and strike.
Go, boys, go.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-1 to him now. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. Still down 3-0.
He's out. You're out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Scorched to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Whit Merrifield stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch. Back up the middle. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail in this one 3. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
No outs now, none.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw goes to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ty Buttrey will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. Ryan McBroom will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Angels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chris Bubich was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 8 hits.
Mm-hmm.